All right, guys, let's talk about the indicators that I'm using to find out these big, massive moves that happen and do these monster V shapes. If you're looking at the chart right now, as you can see, I have SoFi loaded up here on the 1 minute. And what this indicator does is it prints out little signals for buy opportunities. When price gets down to these bands, this is a live trade we took in the Discord. So I'm showing what I took today. I took some SoFi calls here, and these went up near 20% returns. Just this move right in here was a 20% return. Monster return, right? In just a little amount of time. But my goal is if we touch the EMA 20, we need to go break even. All right. Once you touch that 20, you go break even because a lot of the times what happens is, remember, when price is below EMAs, they act as resistance, but we can easily go above the EMAs and start uptrending, and that's how you make the monster returns. So as this thing will do, I had this table up here in the top right. It will alert when things come into play. Okay, but this was one of the trades, monster win. Let me show you kind of the plays this was like insane that we made. We took yesterday. This was an over 800% return. Look at this one right in here where the indicator printed. You take out, you go break even on the 20, take out. Me personally, I take out 50% of my contracts, and then look at this monster move up. I mean, it just kept going and going and going, and then overnight it just kept going up. This was one of the biggest gains in the Discord that we've done all month. I mean, making an 800% return is insane. Usually you get about, in the ballpark of 100% return on some of these big V shapes. But now, keep in mind, we're not just waiting for this indicator to alert and we get in right away. You have to go to a daily chart and mark out your resistance or your support zones. I'm only taking calls because these are the best companies in the world that I look to get in. When you're looking at FIG, I marked out this daily support level right up in here. Why? Because right in here, we had this nice long lower wick here. It doesn't have to be exact. It's like somewhere in this area, this nice support area where price hit this, came back up. And then the next level will be down in here. But remember, our bands correlated to this level here, so that's why I took it. My stop loss is always 20%. So if it goes below more than I think it will, well, then I just get out of the trade because it either works or it doesn't. As you can see, this was just a monster move up. And you'll see time and time again of what we did. You can see MSTR. You can see how this signal, it only signals on these like crucial points. Look, it can go down and down and down. You see how it has an X here? Go down and down, boom, alerted, boom, goes up. Right in there. With this move, I told the Discord to break even on the 10 because this was a riskier one. But you can see when price touches these bands, they move in waves, and that's what you can see. You can see right here we got a sell signal. Boom, it went all the way back down. Okay, but I could show a lot of these plays I took. SoFi we won. I mean, it's an over 90% win ratio for sure when you're going the break even. We took BA. Look at BA here. I'm just showing you examples of how this strategy works. BA was right up in here. We marked the daily support line down in here. You see why you don't just take anything? It's not that simple, right? Where you just like, oh, it's alerted here, you get in. Now, what it will show is if you look at the top right, I'll have this indicator for everybody in the Discord. I'm planning on making a video of just setting it up, but if you look in the Discord and you hit the pinned comments or pinned messages in the day trade chat, I have all these things right in here where you can click this here. That's the KC cross alerts where you get the indicator alerted. And then we have this coding right in here where this will bring up the table. The table, this is the best part about it. That table will tell you when a stock is coming for a green arrow. Or it'll say like BA is a number of 20. It'll have a number. Basically, what that means is how long it has not touched the CMA 10. I look for around 20 minutes because usually what happens if we don't touch the CMA 10 in a very long time, you have this vicious move up to touch it. And as you can see, we touch the 20, go break even, and then bam, it just keeps going up and up. This was an over 100% return overnight. I'm telling you, this system freaking works. It's awesome. It makes insane money. And all you need is these two indicators. I have this volume down here. You don't really need it. But I have these cross alert and then this reverse large screener this screener large cap, and that's just how it finds the trade. So I don't have to be on my searching for these trades. I can just be sitting around, and then bam, it'll pop up my screen, and it'll tell me when something is coming in. But as always, mark the daily levels. This is where you're going to get the big gains, because you don't want to just take anything, because if you're looking at BA, don't you would much rather take this trade coming into a daily support level. So you can see right here on this, when we took this, you can easily see right in here, this had this beautiful daily support, right? Up in here, it's starting to make a nice daily support in here. So when I'm looking at the bands, you want to make sure it correlates to where the ticker is on the bands. I only take the support levels to where the bands are. Like if you have support here, like on BA, let me just mark it. Let's say you have support here. I would not take it there because that's not where the band is. And I have to have time distance. I'm telling you guys, when you learn this strategy, it would take all the guesswork out. This is by far the #1 strategy out there. And I've tried a bunch of strategies out there. This is by far my favorite. I want to keep it short and simple. I mean, what other strategy is going to catch you a 1,000% option win like Fig we took yesterday? And we've got tons of 100% winners. Our win ratio is well over 80-90% easily. If you're doing the strategy right, just remember, you go break even, hold those runners out for the bigger returns, and don't just take anything. I have a lot of stocks in this screener that will get alerted. I have the best companies in the world that will get alerted. So you got to make sure that you don't just trade any junk scrap, because higher volume stocks works better with this system. Because remember, more volume means the better the price will revert to the mean. Everything reverts to mean. Price will come back to the EMA 20, the 50, and on a higher time frame will revert to the mean. But we want to make sure we get those solid demand levels like in here, and then have that monster move up. Okay, guys? But yeah, you'll see this time and time again. I mean, everything that we trade. XOM was a beautiful one today, actually. You've seen that monster V shape up. I mean, look at XOM coming down. It barely missed my daily support here, but you can see the monster move it up. XOM was just absolutely awesome. I mean, look at this monster move up. We went from a low of 111 all the way to 114. That's the kind of the returns that you can get using this system, and you would get alerted in here saying, oh, ping, 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 ping. But remember, we have to wait 20 minutes, and we have to look for a nice daily support. Obviously, I was wanting it a little more down here, but I'm very picky when I trade options. But definitely join the Discord if you want to learn more, guys. These are the only indicators I use. We go live every day, drawing out daily support levels. I go live showing you, like, okay, SoFi is looking good, right? And you'll see these monster V shapes up. I am a big fan of taking only 1 to 2 trades a day that have the highest percent returns that you can get, because one of these options, they can make you 100% easily if you play them right. But that's what I'm looking to do, guys. And I think this is going to change a lot of people's lives. I'm putting this out there for literally only $12 a month if you want to join the Discord, and you'll have access to my indicator, access to the live streams, education videos, community. Community is awesome. I learned a lot from my community too. We have a lot of people doing different variations of this strategy that they found in patterns of themselves. So if you want to join, click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat link page, hit how to subscribe, and hit day trade alerts here. When you do that, it'll ask you to subscribe for only $12 a month. Now, I highly recommend use a computer to avoid the iOS fee. If you use your phone's browser, it might charge you like $16 a month. But if you use your computer, it'll only be $12 a month. Now, you will have to use your computer if you have an Android, because they're having issues with Android, or just use your phone's browser, and that'll be the same. But first thing is first, like I said, if you have any questions, I'm here. Day trade chat is where I hang out most of the time. Premium chat is like more of the swing trading type of things, but you'll catch on real fast how we do this strategy. It's just very awesome. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.